Here was the rental code for the team. Chopple Berry on Archaludon because we have Citrus on Sinistcha, and Chopple Berry is useful to tank close combat or a low kick. Striker Meteor because you'll be boosting up with Electroshot, so might as well get that extra damage anyways. Swampert, we're running Torrent because you don't have to Mega Swampert, you can run Mega Scizor, and Torrent will be very helpful. That's for extra water damage. Scizor, Technician, because if you're not running Mega Scizor, then Technician is gonna be useful to boost up Bullet Punch and Bug Bite. And Bug Bite, it deals a lot of damage into Farigiraf, and if they have a berry like Citrus Berry, then you'll eat it. So that's very nice. It can be actually very helpful in removing berries. And then Sinistcha can also reverse the Trick Room of Farigiraf. And then has Strength Sap for healing, Botcha Gotcha for spread damage, and Rage Powder for redirection. Pelipper, Tailwind, Wide Guard has the Damp Rock because I just felt that the extra turns of rain were really nice. Swampert, we have Ice Punch because ice and ground are good together, and it's a way to hit Garchomp for super effective, but it's also going to be taking a lot from Wave Crash in the rain, so these are the EVs we're running. The Swampert EVs, it's maximizing bulk with a bump point in attack, and the speed investment outspeeds a Mega Aerodactyl when you have Tailwind or Rain up, and they don't have any Tailwind or anything. And the Mega Scizor EVs maximizing on bulk because you have Swords Dance, so you can boost up. A common lead is Pelipper and Sneasler because you can fake out and activate Tailwind. Against a Farig, for example, you can lead Mega Scizor if that looks good into the matchup, or Sinistcha and deny opposing Trick Room. Also, Mega Scizor is pretty slow, so it can actually be kind of a good option if Trick Room does go up because you have priority, and Bug Bite you're pretty slow anyway. So Pelipper Swampert can also be a good lead to get off some damage immediately, because you'll get that doubled speed from Swift Swim immediately. Earthquake can do a lot of spread damage, and Wave Crash is very strong in the rain. You can replace Earthquake with high horsepower, or you can replace Ice Punch with high horsepower. I liked Earthquake on this team. Sinistcha is very helpful to, like I said, deny opposing a Trick Room because you can reverse it, and Redirection is nice, but Hospitality is also very useful to heal up your threats like Archaludon, Swampert, and Scizor, because they're really bulky, so the healing is going to be really nice. If you want, you can replace like Sneasler with a Sableye or Grimmsnarl. I'd lean towards Sableye because it has Rain Dance, so it could be very useful to get Rain back up if it does go down. But with dual screens on this team would be very good. And then you can run Fake Out on Sableye because it has that. Same with Grimmsnarl, that also has Fake Out and dual screens. It's just up to preference, whatever you want on this team. Like I said, I'd run Sableye because it has Prankster Rain Dance. The other EVs once more. Team ID is up there, and the Pokepaste will be in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Now, these are my first games in Master Ball because usually I just hit Master Ball and I kind of stop playing because I kind of lose motivation, to be honest. Anyways, but M-Metagross, Hydreigon, Pelipper. Okay. I'm probably going to lead Pelipper. I can see Pelipper Sneasler as a lead. Also Basculegion in the lead. I think I'm bringing Swampert. And I think Pelipper and Sneasler are a good lead. And Swampert, of course. Now, as for what I want on the back, Sinistcha could be good. So, Hydreigon and Pelipper and Basculegion could threaten it. I'm not too sure. Archaludon could be good, maybe. I think I'm bringing Sinistcha so I can try and preserve Swampert as much as possible. Yeah, Swampert will do pretty well into this team. If we could just redirect that Basculegion and KO Swampert, we'll be in a pretty good position. Oh, I forgot I had a win streak going into Master Ball. Okay, Sneasler, Hydreigon. I don't think Hydreigon gets Thunderbolt. Could just Draco my Pelipper. I think I'll just Tailwind and then just go for a close combat onto the Hydreigon, try and get it off the field as soon as possible. Okay, they withdraw. Probably faking out into my Pelipper. Yep. We still proc our Unburden though, so that's nice. Oh wow, that does a lot. I was not expecting it to do that much. Now we're faster. Metagross can have Thunder Punch, so I gotta be careful of that. But I don't... Would it run Thunder Punch is the question. I think it would, but... Let's see here. I think I can pretty much safely get up Tailwind for the most part. And then I guess I'm just gonna close combat again into the Metagross. Try and get as much damage off as possible. If they protect it, that's fine, because our Pelipper should live anything the Sneasler throws at us, hopefully. How much does this do? Okay, takes out the Mega Metagross. That's amazing, actually. With a big threat gone. Oh, they were going for coaching. That's perfect. So now we get up our Tailwind for free. And they forfeit! Good way to start the video, and good way to start my first Master Ball game of the season? Yeah, I think it's this season. Whatever. No, oh, there's a firework. I'm recording this on 4th of July. So, happy 4th of July. With a 6-win streak. It's crazy. Anyway, let's go get our next game. Okay. So this is going to be Sun, Mega Charizard Y, and Venusaur. Incineroar, Umbreon, Gallade, and Sylveon, so... Okay, they lock in instantly. So I am gonna bring Pelipper, of course, but I don't want to lead it. Scizor is not coming here. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're not coming here, because you're gonna get blown up. So as for a lead, I'm thinking... Sneasler? Sneasler or Archaludon. And then Pelipper Swampert in the back. Because if they lead Charizard, I can bring in Pelipper to remove the rain, and then I can just Electroshot them. And if they lead Charizard Venusaur, I can fake out the Venusaur, stop a Sleep Powder. Venusaur. We lead Sneasler Arch. Out there. I could see them Mega Evolving and just going for a Sleep Powder, or they could just Heat Wave. I will live a Heat Wave on Archaludon, so I'll just fake out the Venusaur because I want to prevent a Sleep Powder. Sleep is very annoying. And then, can I just Draco it? I don't know how much Draco would do. I think I'll just Lash Cannon the Venusaur for chip. And then... Okay, yeah, they Mega Ball. But next turn, I could just Electroshot and bring in Pelipper. Draco might have done it, to be honest, to the Charizard. Take out the Venusaur, prevent any sleep shenanigans from going on. Now, if they Heat Wave, Sneasler probably... Blast Burn! Oh my god! Okay, hold on. That means, though, there could be a sitting duck for the next turn. So, actually, I think I'm pretty fine with this, honestly. Yeah, I'll just bring in Pelipper. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I don't think they can... Like, I know they can't move, but I don't think they can switch out either. So they're gonna have to be staying on the field there. Yeah, I'm pretty fine with Archaludon going down, honestly. Now, I'll just... I'll just double into the Zard. Yeah, they swap out Venusaur. Here comes Gallade. I'm just getting Charizard off the field because it's a sitting duck and it's a big threat. Goodbye. Nice knowing you, Zard. A Venusaur Gallade. Who was the last one? I think it could be Incineroar. Yep, it is Incineroar. It makes sense because I have Swampert and Scizor. My Unburden is proc now. So they're probably going to fake out my Pelipper. I know Gallade does get like Rock Slide and stuff, but it's not Mega. And it doesn't have any sharpness boosted rock moves, so we should be mostly fine. I don't think it's running a rock move. They're going to fake out my Pelipper. I know for a fact that's happening. And then I think Swampert is pretty good here. No, I think I do need Pelipper for... I think I actually want to preserve Pelipper. Yes, okay. I'll close combat into the Incineroar. And then Pelipper... Actually, they could Leaf Blade. I'll just Hurricane on the Gallade. That's fine. If this does hit me with a Stone Edge or Rock Slide, we'll hopefully be fine. Hopefully they'll miss. Gallade just has so many coverage options that just seeing it alone is pretty scary because you don't know what it's running. Okay, Psycho Cut. I could have seen that coming. Psycho Cut and Sacred Sword are probably givens, and then it could be like Leaf Blade. It could just be a lot of different things. I bring a Swampert, and now since we're only Swampert and Pelipper, that means we can spam EQ, but I'm not going to because there's a Venusaur. Now I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and Protect because if they like Leaf Storm or Leaf Blade, I'll be guarded against it, and then I'll just try. Who do I target? I think I guess I'll target the Venusaur honestly because I'm pretty sure Swampert or Gallade is weaker on the physical side than Venusaur is defensively wise. Okay, Psycho Cut into my Pelipper. Okay, we live. Solar Beam in the rain. Okay, interesting. What much does this do? Probably won't kill. Never mind. Now I can just Wave Crash that Gallade and then Hurricane it. Wave Crash and Hurricane. Actually, wait, it used yeah, it is Scarf, okay. I was gonna say, they used Psycho Cut twice, so it could be Scarf. I haven't really been paying attention to the speed, honestly. But, yeah, okay, we win. It's pretty interesting, though, with the Blast Burn, Charizard-Y, and the Solar Beam and Rain. We take it. Okay. It could be Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Charizard, and Mega Metagross. It's probably Mega Charizard-Y and Mega Metagross on the team. Sylveon, Incineroar, Garchomp. So... Scizor... I don't know about Scizor. It'll be good against Aerodactyl and Sylveon, but... Other than that, it's weak to Charizard and Incineroar. I know for a fact Incineroar's coming here. Probably Incineroar, Metagross, Garchomp, and Aerodactyl or Charizard. I think Incineroar, Aerodactyl, Metagross, Garchomp. That's what I think is going on here. I'll leave Pelly. And then... do they lead Incineroar? I think they could. But, leaves their Pelipper. I want Swampert in the back. And then as for my last Pokemon, I'll bring Sinistcha. Incineroar Charizard. So this is certainly Mega Charizard-Y. I'll just wide card it here with Pelipper. In case they do the Heat Wave. And then do I target Incineroar or do I just try and nuke Charizard off the field? I think I'll just get rid of Incineroar. Because I think I can play around Sun. Like, Swampert is going to be threatened by a Solar Beam, and Sinistcha is going to get blown up by any fire move. But I think we'll be fine if we're careful with our positioning. Oh, they fake out. Oh, okay, that's good play from them. They fake out the Sneasler. Probably Weather Ball into the... Or just Solar Beam. How much does this do to Pelipper? Okay, we live that. Honestly, I want to keep Swampert. I don't want to risk getting hit by a Solar Beam, so I'll probably just Heat Wave here. I'm calling the Heat Wave. I'm going for Wide Guard. And then... I'm going Swampert. I'm calling that they're going to Heat Wave me. Oh, they withdraw. Okay, that's honestly fine. Fine. Incineroar, Garchomp, and then Y. It could be Sylveon or just Aerodactyl. I have a feeling it's going to be Aerodactyl. Okay, no, it's Sylveon. This is difficult. What do I want to do here? I want to switch out Pelipper. But to who? The question. I'll go Sinistcha. Should be able to take anything here. And I'll just Mega Evolve and Protect, because I don't want to get Swampert damaged right now by a Hyper Voice from the Sylveon. Okay, they Dragon Claw on my Swampert and Hyper Beam. Oh wait, that's perfect. Okay. It's perfect. Oh, I think I could just rip a EQ with Swampert, honestly. The Sinistcha should take it fine. And besides, like a Strength Sap. I'll just Strength Sap the Garchomp. And then I'll just Earthquake. Yeah, because it's not very effective on Sinistcha. Full Chomp, okay. Makes sense. That's probably Fairy Feather, Sylveon. Earthquake. Yeah, there's no way I take my Sinistcha here. Yeah, look how little that does. Get my chip on both of them. Oh, and I proc my Citrus Berry. Okay, that's fine. Now I heal from the Garchomp. Oh, wait, they don't recharge if they hit Protect. Oh. Oopsie. Oh, we still live that, though! That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I thought they would still recharge if the Hyper Beam or like hit protect, but it doesn't. Okay, that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. I'm probably gonna switch out Garchomp here, so I'll just Rage Powder. Sinishaw's dead anyway. Garchomp goes first unless it protects, but if I EQ, it'll be fine. Or just swap Garchomp into if anything. Zard-Y or Insane. I'll just EQ for damage. I can bring Sneasler in next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Now we EQ. Sun's gone, but now I bring in Sneasler. I'm probably gonna swap out Sylveon. I could see them swapping out Sylveon for Zard or Insane. I'm going to... I can just Dire Claw the Sylveon, it's safe. And then I'll just Ice Punch the Garchomp. Yeah, they don't have a Stills type, so it's not like, you know, Dire Claw's a free switch in. But if they kept in the Sylveon, then close combat wouldn't have done a lot. Okay, their own Incineroar is low now. Sneasler's down though. Now it's just gonna be Sylveon and Zard-Y. Actually, wait, what? I went for Ice Punch. I forgot. Oh wait, they sent Zard. So their sun gets up, and then my rain does. Okay, I just need to make plays here. I'm gonna Weather Ball into Incineroar. And I'll just Wave Crash into the Zard. Either way, I'm taking a kill here. Oh, they just fake out the Swampert, okay. Now they're gonna click Solar Beam into my Swampert. That's happening for a fact. How do I get out of this? I don't think I can. Is there any possible way I can claw myself out of this? I think if I Tailwind and then just Protect, there might be a way. Assuming if they get greedy for some reason and try and double into my Swampert, which probably not happening. They're probably just going to Hyper Voice in the Solar Beam. But if they do get greedy for some reason, then at least I'll have a speed advantage. Or Hyper Beam, that works, I guess. Now Sun is up, and I am -1, but Charizard-Y is pretty frail. So I'm wondering how much a Wave Crash will do. It probably won't KO, let's be real. We just gotta go for it. Play for ball. Let's do it. Play for ball. It's not happening, but we can believe. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I can just protect this turn. If Hyper Beam misses, that's gonna be so funny. There's no way we win this fight. I shouldn't have protected. I don't know why I did that, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're probably gonna lose this anyway. Gotta get like super lucky with a Hyper Beam. Oh yeah, that's so little anyway. We would have. Actually, I don't think even if we got like lucky with a Hyper Beam miss, that would have. I don't think that would have killed anyway. Or we would have been able to win anyway. Yeah, 2-1 so far for today's video. I'm hoping we can get a good game from Mega Scizor because I really want to show it off on this team. Yeah. That ends our, what was it, like a 7-win streak? I think it was 7, right? Yeah. Anyways, let's go get our next game. I had to crank my air conditioner up because it's hot, very hot today, so I hope that doesn't pick up on the mic. But anyways, Halved, Aegislash, Lucario, Dragonite, Garchomp, Primarina. So, it's probably Mega Lucario on this team. I think Swampert just goes kind of crazy here. Yeah, it goes crazy to everything that isn't named Primarina. But I don't know about Arch here. I don't think I bring Arch. I think it's like the same as last game. I'll lead Caliber, Sneasler, Swampert, Zard-Y. I think that's what I go to. Because if I'm Arch, for example, there's Lucario, there's Garchomp, there's Hippowdon. Primarina kind of does a lot too. Scizor probably could have worked here. I think just Mega Swampert is better, so. Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Garchomp, Aegislash, okay. Do they have a Trick Room setter? I don't think they do. But yeah, no, they don't. Unless like Aegislash gets it and I'm just gooped here, but anyways. I can Tailwind. And I'll just fake out into the Garchomp. Sneasler cannot touch Aegislash at all, so I'm gonna play around that. I'll probably swap out Sneasler after this. Okay, I had to mute there for a second. Oh, we get a crit fake out. That's cool. And what was Aegislash doing? Now it gets like Poltergeist, Sacred Sword, Close Combat, I think, as well. And then Iron Head, okay. Into Pelipper. Okay. Now I'm gonna Wide Guard. And then I'm bringing Swampert. Because if that Garchomp Rock slides, it'll protect Pelipper. And if it doesn't, well, Swampert should be able to eat whatever it throws at us. They go for King Shield. It's fine. Because we're not attacking. Earthquake. Oh, that's perfect. I'm pretty sure King Shield only drops your attack if you make contact. So, Earthquake should be fine to blow that thing up. I'll go with... I'll just Weather Ball into the Aegis Slash, some damage, and then... Actually, no. Idea. Weather Ball into Garchomp, and then I'll rip an EQ. Marina, okay. Let's go, Mega Swampert, baby! And now we rip a big ol' fat EQ. Doesn't affect Pelipper. Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful. This probably won't do much. Actually, that does a lot more than I thought. Being not very effective. So what is he going for? Shadow Claw. Okay, interesting. One turn of Tailwind left. So I will... I think I could just rip another EQ, honestly. I think I just will. And then... Yeah, I'll just rip an EQ. Because why not? You know, like, why not? You know? They protect here, that's fine. EQ doesn't make contact, so we'll be good. And then even if our Tailwind goes out, we'll still be faster because we have Swift Swim. Bye, Primarina. Nice knowing you. Okay, our Tailwind is gone. I don't think that really matters. Unless they have, like, Hippowdon. Okay, here comes Dragonite. I think I'll just... 4 turns of rain left. That should be good for the rest of the battle. I'll just set my Tailwind back up. And then I'll just Ice Punch into that Dragonite to break the multi-scale. Okay. Interesting. Get that Ice Punch. And then go for Thunderbolt. Okay, that's fine. Now I can bring in my Sneasler. And I can just blow up that Dragonite. Or I could just bring a Sinistcha. Let's bring in Sneasler. I can protect anyway. I'll fake out into the Dragonite. I'll just double into it with Ice Punch. The next turn I can protect on Sneasler and rip an Earthquake. I don't know why... Oh, okay, what are they doing here? As I was saying, I don't know why they didn't bring Hippowdon, because yeah, it is threatened by, you know, Pelipper and Swampert and Sinistcha to an extent, but the weather control for them would have been nice. But down goes Dragonite. What's Aegis Slash doing here? Shadow Claw into Sneasler. That's fine. Do it. And then here comes Garchomp. Probably to protect and do Earthquake. So I'll just close combat and Ice Punch. Yep, they're protecting and they're gonna Earthquake. I'm calling it. Yep. Oh wait, okay, so that's Scarf Chomp. Didn't know, but we'll be fine. Sneasler's going down, but it isn't doing much here anyway. That can't even touch Aegis Slash at all, so basically a sitting duck. Now we can bring in Sinistcha next turn. And blow up the Garchomp in the process. Let's go. here comes Sinistcha. Fill up the big pert a little bit. Perfect. Now we could be very mean. And Strike Sap. And EQ. Perfect. So that was a pretty interesting team, to be honest. I would take those wins all day. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know, King Gambit would probably be better over Scizor, but I'm worried about having too much fighting weakness, especially with Archaludon and King Gambit both being weak to fighting. But I guess I have Sinistcha to balance that out, so it probably isn't that big of a deal. Anyways, Dragonite, Cinnamore, Floette, Zorita, Archaludon, and Politoed. Okay. Against my team, they're probably bringing... I could see both Mega Dragonite and Mega Floette, honestly. I could bring Scizor. I could deal with Mega Floette. Oh, wait, but Zorita and Bullet Punch. It'll be blocked because of Queenly Majesty. Wait, but Bug Bite blows them up either way. Okay, so... plan is... I'm bringing... Pelipper, Sneasler, Swampert, and Scizor. Do I need Archaludon for anything? I think this will be good, honestly. Oh, how do I get rid of Politoed? I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I think this will do. Now I'll have the option of using Mega on Swampert or Scizor, depending on what Mega they bring. Politoed and Dragonite, okay. I think I could just Tailwind and just fake out the... I think I'll fake out the Dragonite, because if they have Thunderbolt, it'll hit my Pelipper. But I also want to fake out the Politoed, because it has a lot of good support moves at the same time. I'll just fake out on Dragonite. Okay, well, okay, they didn't Mega Evolve, so that's... Oh, okay, yeah, Inner Focus. Fine. They could just Encore. Or Muddy Water, that's fine. Match our Tailwinds. I don't remember how fast Politoed is. Like, if it's faster than Pelipper or not. I'll Wide Guard, and then... I'll Close Combat into... You probably have E-Speed, and then... What else would you have? Close Combat into the Politoed. Attacked. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Okay, there's a lot to Politoed. Good just berry. Block the Muddy Water with the Wide Guard, that's perfect. Now, as for what to do next, I'm not too sure about that. It's looking like a Mega Scizor game, because they probably have Mega Floette in the back. Do I just Wide Guard again? I don't think they go for it again. I'll just Hurricane with the D-Knight and Close Combat the Politoed. Oh, okay, they do have Mega Dragonite. Okay. Hey, who are they targeting? They're probably... I think they're targeting Sneasler with Hurricane. Yep. Oh, wait, no, that's Pelipper. My bad. There I have. Oh, they get confused. Hit yourself, please. Hit yourself, please. Perfect. Oh, always lucky. Do I need Sneasel for anything? Sneasler could be good into... Yeah, basically the rest of the team, so I think I'll preserve it, but... I'll use Hurricane into Politoed, and then Sneasler, I'll swap out for... I don't want to show Scizor just yet, so I'll bring in Swampert. There goes my Hurricane. Hurricane, that's fine. Muddy Water. Hopefully Swampert doesn't go down, but I don't... Oh, it lives on 1! That's crazy! Oh my god! Oh, my accuracy fell on Pelipper. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna Wide Guard and try and Ice Punch the D-Knight. Really going into here? Sorry, no. Archaludon, okay. They're getting a free stamina boost. That's not good. Oh, they have leftovers too. It's really not good. But I think my close combat with Sneasler, and then just if I'm able to set up enough with Scizor, it could maybe do it without Archaludon. Do I really need... I don't think I really need Pelipper. I'm fine with it going down here. I'll just Hurricane, Politoed, and then do I Earthquake? I think I'll protect the Swampert, honestly. Actually, wait. Might be Troll. It might be Troll. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Politoed goes down. Extra shot into Pelipper, that's fine. We don't really need Pelipper anymore. Now we can bring in Sneasler here. I probably should have just Mega Evolved Swampert, honestly, because once I knew that they had D-Knight, Mega D-Knight, I probably should have just used Mega on Swampert. I'll just fake out you, then... I could make a baller play and just Mega Evolve and then just rip an Earthquake or something. Nah, I'll just use it on Scizor. I just want more damage on Arch. DC and then Ice Punch. Okay, it's at 31%, so. But I'm just Mega Scizor. Yeah, I should have just used Mega on Swampert. I don't know why I didn't. Well, was it at 1 HP then? I don't know. I don't remember. can Mega Evolve, and I'll just Swords Dance, because why not? Unfortunately, I am pretty much walled by this Archaludon. Still does a lot, and I got confused. That's wonderful. I swear to God, I'm gonna get my Swords Dance up, and then I'm gonna hit myself the next turn. Watch, it's gonna happen. Rain is over. That's actually good. What do they have in the back, though? If it's Sarina or Incineroar, it's both bad. I'll just go for a Bullet Punch. On the D-Knight. Okay, no, I don't hit myself. That's crazy. Okay. You're gone. A crit? Oh, come on. Okay. What do they have in the back? Who's Arena? Is there? There probably isn't. Let's be real, but go for Bug Bite. Let's do it. Rip it. Protect Archaludon. Protect Archaludon. And I'll protect next turn, and I'll SD next turn while you protect. But that works too. Okay. Mega Floette, Mega Pyroar, Ninetales, Whimsicott, Farigiraf, and Basculegion. Okay. So having a Weather War, and I gotta get rid of that Basculegion. Scizor, I love you, but you're not coming here, as usual. So you do look kind of good in the Whimsicott, Farigiraf, and Floette. I don't know. Nah, I can't. I don't know though. I can't. Sneasler. I might try Sneasler Swampert, honestly, as a lead. Helper in the back, and then Archaludon. I'm going Sneasler Pelipper. If they just lead Whimsicott and get their rain or Tailwind up, it's gonna be bad. I at least want to match Tailwinds with them. Whimsicott and Pyroar. Oh no. Okay, so either a sunny day and just hit with Pyroar, or they match Tailwinds with me. I'll just figure out the Whimsicott, and then I'll just my Tailwind up. It's fine. If they sunny day, probably Mega Evolve and just use like Heat Wave. I'll just close combat, and then Hurricane, or I could just double up with Weather Ball. They could Encore either one of us. I'll Hurricane the Wimps. They withdraw. Basculegion. They do match Tailwinds with us. We'll bring them down to Sash, then that Basculegion, I'll protect Sneasler, and I can swap it out next turn. I'm just protecting because I need to be safe, and then for Pelipper, I might just Hurricane Basculegion for Chip. Blast is fine. Hopefully. Wave Crash could still. Oh, Wave Crash is gonna blow me up. Oh. Okay, so they're not Scarf. I confused them. What is it with the Hurricane Confusions today? It eats itself. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm swapping you out for Archaludon. I'm playing it safe. I'll just Hurricane again. Do yourself. Let's go! Then Basculegion is gone. Okay, amazing. They have Pyroar. Our Tailwind is gone. Hopefully we can set it back up. Oh, I need to preserve my rain because they do have 9 tails. Which they probably do. Yeah, they do. I think I'll swap out you for Sneasler, and then I'll just Wide Guard. And then next turn, I'll swap Pelipper out for like Archaludon. And then once it's said and done, I'll bring in the big part and start clicking buttons. Please click Heat Wave. Please click Heat Wave. Fake Tears. Into who? Into Sneasler? Okay, that's fine. Cause we still have our White Herb. Perfect! Oh my god! Let's go! Okay, let's go, let's go. Okay, so now both of our Tailwinds are gone. And they play their fate! Yes! Oh, perfect positioning. And confusion hits. Thank goodness for those.